Okay.
All eyes over here. All eyes over here.
Alright, y'all. Excited to have our house circle today. We have a special guest, newfound friend,
Davis.
Mr. Davis. Welcome, Mr. Davis. This is the Belafonte, so after Belafonte here, so today actually, Osmar is going to be leading our circle with some questions, that the group helped him develop about love. So we'll give Osmar the floor to explain his topic.
Well, this is a picture of me from Saturday, because it was my birthday.
Happy birthday. So this is something
I just turned 15 on. Well, the first question is it possible for teenagers to experience love?
You're the mummy.
Yeah, what's the question?
Is it possible for teenagers to experience love?
It is possible.
So Smar actually wrote some questions that they're using, and I know they're really good. And
what do you mean?
their topic that they picked today is about love. That's up to you to determine for yourself what type of love you need. So the first question that we have.
Yeah, so the
first we have to remember
really.
to respect the talking piece, because the circle does not work if we don't respect the talking piece.
I do.
And the first question is it possible for teenagers to experience love? And you can interpret that
Yeah,
for yourself.
I think
Is
it's possible for like
teenagers to
you at any age
experience
to
love?
like experience
Just think silently to yourself.
because like we're all humans.
I'm kind of with control with the kind of not really type of thing. It's like, I feel like we teenagers throw that word around a lot and like don't know what it feels like.
Can I wait?
Not really.
Take a little bit of both answers. I think it's possible for teenagers to be in love. When I was your age, there's no way you couldn't have told me I wasn't in love with my girlfriend at the time. Nothing in my mind could tell me different. As I got older, I realized that very
Well, I think it depends on what kind of love you're talking about. I think there are separate types of love. Love for your parents, I hope you love them. But if we're talking about a boyfriend or a girlfriend, I'm not sure about that. I tell my students all the time, explore, don't fall in love right now. Date, have fun. Well, I agree with you. Well, some people might get hurt.
Think a little bit deeper. I know I didn't say why, so that's my
Second question is,
so
how
now
old
thinking about the
do you
answer
think
that
you have to
picked,
be to
why did
experience
you
love?
pick that answer?
How old are you doing?
Why did you say yes, no, maybe, kind of?
Question.
Oh, and I didn't give my answer. So I'll say
So,
yes.
are we talking about love for
It's
like
different
my boo,
types
my
of
baby?
love.
That's what
So
how old do you have to be to experience?
remembering that always.
I think you all can experience it right now. But I think love grows. I don't think you can be in love with a person after 2 weeks. It's a process, and it's when you go through things together, it's when you go through hard times together that you truly know or understand if you love somebody.
Yeah, I think that being a teenager is a really sensitive part of your life. You're really trying to figure out who you are and who you want to be and who everybody else is. And love can get real complicated in the midst of all of that. I think that,
I want you to focus on what you're saying.
even me as a almost 27-year-old, like my love for my fiance and my love for my mom and my love for my friends changes over time as I change, because I'm still evolving. But like teenage years, it's like a super time where like you're evolving, like the rate of evolution is like very high. So I'm just thinking it complicates stuff.
I think like whenever you're like done with school, because that's what you need to focus on right now, and because like they say A's before babes. So
yeah, kind of agree with Angie and Mr. Davis. It's like, and Mr. Williams, like, we can't, we're like, I don't know how to explain it. We're teenagers and we're like trying to find ourselves, and sometimes we say things that we don't really know have effect on other people.
I say no because we're barely trying to figure out ourselves.
I'll just like bring it down on me. I got a boyfriend. I don't know. I'm like, I definitely have feelings for my boyfriend, and like we've almost been together 8 months this week.
Hey, you're my boyfriend. Hey, yeah.
So like, I'd do anything for him, and we've said I love you to each other. But it like, yeah, it took time for us to say I love you. Like we didn't say it in the first month or anything. We said it after like we went through something very rough together, and like that's when we started saying it. But I don't know. I do love him.
I think you can find love like at any age, but like you find something real later on, like after you're done with school and all that. Like you need to experience things.
You see there's teenagers that stay together, so they're experiencing.
I agree with Angie, because I feel like grades are right now are more important than having a relationship and having more problems when you have to pull up your grades.
Like you can find love.
I don't know.
So just because we're like young and finding ourselves doesn't mean that there's that person.
I don't know. I just think people. I honestly don't know. I just think that like it has their own with it, but
Why you say it like that?
that's another question.
So what?
Any
so
age,
can
just
you
when you hit like 16 or 17, then you know that's when you can consider yourself as loving someone.
You know, you do stupid things, and then at the end of the day, you realize that you never really loved the person.
Stop.
I think there's an age for that, because you don't really know what love is until you actually experience it.
So kind of thinking about, I really like what all of you guys are saying. You're contributing really great things, and I agree. You know, as people, as human beings, we can experience.
Sometimes you may like a lot the person, but love is actually a really
And I really like what Mac was saying about in terms of needing to find yourself. And
You know what
in thinking about
I think that you can fall in love
is
at any
there,
age.
how old do you
Why?
think
Because
you have to be
if you fall in love, it's because
that love?
if you actually fall in love, it's because you know that person is gonna
Well,
support you
think
through
about, while we
everything.
think about actually,
Even
I'm
in
going to
school,
change up the question.
like you know, make sure you're doing
So
good.
just like with
And make
my
sure you
own
get A's.
personal
Gonna push you to do better, and it's always gonna be there for you. Hard times, good times, it's gonna be there for you to support you. And
yeah,
I think that
but
that
but I
person
can
is the
tell
person
you
you
guys
open
that,
up to, and that person like
it's
you want
really
to talk to
important,
every
you know,
day,
as you
you want
grow,
to spend time
you
with,
grow into
and like
understanding
you
yourself
like
more,
do anything to
and
make them
they
happy,
grow into
and
understanding
like
themselves more.
keep them happy
And so
because
the
you want them
type
to
of
see,
love
like, you want them
that you
smiling
have can
every day,
change,
and you want to be the one to
because
make them
you grow
smile
more in your
because you want to make them feel
understanding
special.
of yourself, you grow more in your understanding. And I guess
Well, the question
thinking
is,
about
how can you tell that you are in love?
that and how you
Alright,
Pop and cap on it.
you have to be able to love yourself. How old do you think you would?
I want to go first. I want to go first.
Thinking about the idea that before you can love someone else, you have to be able to understand and
What was the question again?
How can you tell that you are in love?
Is it a matter of age?
Man, you can tell that you're in love when all you can really do is think about that person.
If you think that it's
And
how
like,
old you are,
you already know that.
how old you have to be.
Like, if you have a situation where you just want to like be with somebody you know you count on, you can always go to that person. And like, they just make you feel happy. And, like, just by you're not even like talking, you're like awkwardly looking at each other. you can already like smile because you know they're there for you and they're like yours. And like, yeah.
Saying what Adam said, I agree with him. Saying with what Adam said.
I'm gonna go with the same thing that Alex said. It was like, that's true.
I agree with him.
Nah, cause you told me already, so explain. She was telling me something, so she had to explain, cause it was good. I think they want to hear it. Because
you don't have to share.
All right, you don't have to share. Go with this, but I think you should though. I think you should.
I don't know, I guess when you feel like you have like the same connection between y'all.
What was the question?
How do you
what do you think it is that it's just like whenever you're sad and you're trying to get happy and like all of a sudden for some reason like that person pops in your head, or like when I've been going to the hospital a lot lately and I've been getting a lot of tests done, but whenever I want to feel happy I'll look at my screen, my home screen, and I have a picture of my boyfriend when he was little and he looks like a little munchkin. And like if he just like brightens my day, he doesn't need to say anything, he doesn't need to do anything, I just need to see him and like I'll know that he's like at the end of the day I can always be, he's over there for me. And like he moved and to Florida. Oh, that sucks so bad. But like we Skype and like he just says, don't worry, I'm gonna be back one day, and that kind of like motivates me to get to school because I just want to be with him again.
I agree with what Alan said, but like I feel like if you're gonna like truly love somebody, it's kind of like food. I'm assuming we all like love food, right?
Yes.
So like if you didn't have that person, you would die. Like, on the inside. Hopefully not physically.
It's so deep.
I don't know, cause like I like people, and I don't know. When I think about that person, I kind of feel something.
You're probably hungry.
I wasn't talking, but he for me personally, it's two things. One, when I'm not with my fiance for like a considerable amount of time, I start to feel like an emptiness, and I feel like something's missing. Whether I'm going on a trip, or even if it's just been a real busy week at school, we haven't talked a lot, I like feel like an emptiness. And the second thing is like when I put her before myself, like that's how I knew that I was in love. When it didn't matter like what I was or how happy I am, like, it's all about her. That's how I knew
Don't stop crying.
You're not using the circle time, so maybe we should be respecting each other.
How can you tell when you're in love? For one, when I bought that engagement ring, I spent all that money, I knew there was something about it. Secondly, I think when it goes beyond physical appearance and they become a best friend, and to the point where Beyonce can say, Mr. Davis, do you want to go out with me? I'm like, nah, I love my wife. I'm good. I don't even want to spend any time with you. So just knowing that it's beyond physical and we can talk about anything, we can laugh about anything, we can cry about anything, and understand that